Good swing, good shot yet again. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Continues to putt beautifully. Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3, demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Has it for another birdie. 2 holes, 2 birdies. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Frank, see if he can get the hat trick here.
Oh, things are looking so good. Strokes good, swings good. Let's see if it goes in.
Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. 561-yard, par 5 fourth. Frank, a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit, so if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Interesting, with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
And now a putt from 24 feet away.
Had every chance of going in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. So to 4 under with a second straight birdie. Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron?
A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Knocked that down for par, remains at 4 under. Frank, the 6th is a big, brawny par 5, and it can be scary as well with all of that water.
And if you're a history buff, you'll remember in 1998, John Daly made 18. Beat that? Well, you're a little better than John.
What's wrong with 18? If you break it down, Frank, that's actually 3 pars and an eagle. By my math, that's pretty good work.
But you got 17 other holes to play. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision-making, club selection's been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Frank, he had to make a run at that one.
Oh, yeah, good effort. Let's see if he can make birdie, but Oda put an eagle on the scorecard, what that would have meant to him.
Frank, he took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Good chance at one. That was a solid strike and a good result. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Just a couple of feet. Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. Let's move on to the 8th, and Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Good contact, good result. This is how the game is supposed to be played. This has been just outstanding. Beautiful to watch. Let's see what the dominant #1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. What's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie. Count it as 6 birdies for the day. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
He just blasted that one down the fairway, out there about 325 yards. The green is up above, and this will play at least a club longer. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. These putts keep the round together. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Frank, that looked good to me. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. That puts them at 4 under for the round. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Oh, my goodness. He pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Birdie try up next. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
And getting ready for the putt. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So he has that for bogey. I can't help but think that the double bogey back on the 10th hole has knocked him back on his heels a little bit. He's playing defensive golf right now, and he's struggling. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Wouldn't say he's ecstatic, but not unhappy either.
24 feet. There'll be a lot of players much further away than that on this hole.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
How about that? 4 under par. Par 4 13th, Frank, you've played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Frank, not close, but from that line, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich. Really. This is an awkward length.
Almost. Wow. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.
This one's looking good. And it makes the green in regulation. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Whoa, that was unexplainable. I thought that was easily going to be a par.
I'll have to focus, try to make bogey. Frank, we hear the sports psychologists who often say, put the mistake behind you, live in the moment. Easier said than done.
It is, male, female. It doesn't. It certainly affects everybody that plays this game, and somehow you've got to play. You've heard the old cliche, one shot at a time, but this is why it's so important, because if anything from the past creeps in, it really does affect on what you do after that.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. This is a good-looking shot. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. This is a 16-footer.
Good read, good line, well played.
The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold-your-breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. So where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. That is a really good shot landing close to the flagstick. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Oh, I thought he had that. Those are painful from that distance.
Yeah, just another one added to the card. Big mistake.
Good chance here. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, deep into a round. Par 3 17th. Water. Bunkers. Long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. That is classy.
Yeah, a chance of going in.
Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. 2008, Frank, Tiger made that 25-foot putt right here at the 18th, final round to beat Bart Bryant by a shot. Then again, for a second straight year, he birdied this hole to defeat Sean O'Hare.
Yeah, he's had a similar putt there at least 3 or 4 times, actually, to win the event. And he's been one of the few players to read it correctly. That was terrible.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. This one just requires a little bit of focus. So with that make, now at 7 under par. Frank, that was just a dazzling display of golf today.
It's amazing how a game at times that can be so hard and just absolutely drive you crazy can appear to be so simple. This was just an absolute joy to watch today.
So that'll do it for Frank Nobilo and our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time. Here at the first, ready to get this round underway. How do you handle the 461-yard par 4, Frank?
2 choices, Rich. Dogleg left, so either lay it up at those 2 bunkers, which is about 285, or if you can hit a nice high draw, then just go for it.
Excellent opening tee shot right in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
On the green, no chance for birdie here on the first hole. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If you can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
No doubt about that one. That was struck with confidence. Back to the second hole here at Bay Hill. Frank, long par 3.
And that green slopes so much from right to left, so you can actually use the contours of the green here.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Bang, bang, back-to-back birdies. Now to the par 4 third, picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart. This is going to take your best swing.
Water all down the left side. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Good, clean contact, and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Frank, see if he can get the hat trick here.
Oh, things are looking so good. Strokes good, swings good. Let's see if it goes in.
And now they're rolling, 3 under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. 4th hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart the round. No troubles there, right in the fairway here at the 4th. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
That is just a beautiful shot. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Second from an excellent lie.
Should be safely on deck.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. Well, you're breathing a sigh of relief. Your round wasn't sunk at the par 5 6th, and now you come to this par 3. It's just a little under 200 yards.
Yeah, aiming at the middle of the green's not a bad thing here, Rich. You can always putt to the corners and have a birdie chance.
You take 3 and walk off this hole to the 8th?
Well, you could get a little greedy. A tee shot in the middle of this green is not too bad. You'll still have a birdie putt.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, this for birdie. Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. 8 is not enough. That is 8 under par with that birdie. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water. Second shot.
Just a beautiful approach shot. These putts keep the round together. That's a birdie. Rounding out the front nine here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it. And yet again, another hole that favors the long hitter. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. Good swing, good shot yet again. Strong approach shot here at the ninth, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. 28 feet from the cup. Frank, he might like this one. And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sits up 6 or a 7 up.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
Did the job right there. Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the two bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, I thought he made that. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Putting all of his talents on display here from the rough, and he knocks it really close. Beautiful shot. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good clean strike, and here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's at your best.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
And he has it for birdie. Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
That would be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. $14 under on the day. We've seen guys through the years blow the tournament right on this hole.
Yeah, if you get a little too greedy here, you try and make eagle. It's sometimes with a good tee shot, it's an easy 4, but a 3 brings 7 into play.
Frank, the tournament scoring record was set by Buddy Allen. That was way back in 1973. A whopping 23 under. That's like a video game score.
Yeah, they made sure that would never happen again. They lengthened the golf course. They firmed up the greens. They sped them up. They did everything to make sure that nobody, including you, ever shoots 23 under here again.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Oh, I thought he had that. You have to make those from that distance. That hurts.
Rich, I'm starting to lose count. This is just birdie after birdie.
It's all-time stuff. I mean, this is territory we just don't visit very often. Frank, deep into a round, par 3 17th, water, bunkers, long shot. What are you thinking as you're stepping on this tee?
You just take 3 and move to 18.
Headed for the bunker, I think. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
And he's made it onto the green now. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Finishing hole at Bay Hill, Frank, how good is this 18?
Well, it's good because it makes you scratch your head. If you look at your score, your own personal score, and then fast forward, you've made a big mistake.
Beautiful looking shot right here. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Chalk that up as a birdie for the scorecard. Frank, you have to like what you saw out there today.
I certainly did. Swing is excellent right now. Stroke, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, just it's a case of getting out of your own way. I mean, the opportunities ahead now, chance to win, just they have to be so motivating.
The house that Mr. Palmer built, Bay Hill Club and Lodge, nestled in the heart of Orlando, Florida. This course plays host to one of the great tournaments on the PGA Tour schedule, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo here today, bringing you all the action from today's round at Bay Hill. Well, that's just how you envision it when you walk to the first tee. High and deep, right in the middle of the fairway. Good way to start. This is a good-looking shot. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Getting set now over the putt. That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Even par early on. Back to the action here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Second hole, it is a pretty demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a little right of that and try and cheat it around.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor.
Even par currently.
Drops it, and he's at even par. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
That's well played. Oh, good look at birdie. This is a 16-footer. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold. Very bold.
He has this attempt for par. That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back at the fourth. It's the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
The litmus test is that first bunker on the left side. If you can get it past that, you've hit it over 330 yards.
Officials calling that one around 310 yards. And now the second shot here at this par 5. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Kind of a tricky read. Settles in over the putt.
Well, you don't always get the result you deserve.
Wow, I thought he made that. Boy, that hurts right there, Frank.
Yeah, he's got to knuckle down now, though, because, we've seen it before, Rich. 2 putts turn into 3, 4. So make sure you can limit the damage here.
So, 2 over par for the round. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. Down, little Sheba, down! So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Solid play, heart of the green. Shouldn't be a problem here. Two over for the day. Frank, talk to us about the 6th hole.
I don't want to. It's too difficult.
Why not?
It's too hard. It's too difficult. John Daly made 18.
But that's not such a bad score. If you break it down, that's...
Break it down for 1 hole? It broke
3
him
pars
down.
and an eagle. Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Back to par for the round. Breathing a sigh of relief, you made it through the par 5 without getting wet, and now you're at this par 3 7th, Frank.
You've got to guarantee a carry at least 7 or 8 yards onto the green, because that's where that bunker is on that right. It cuts in 7 yards. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit, because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, in the changing weather conditions, players have so many different options, don't they? Some might like to play it high. Others might want to play it a little lower and along the ground.
Really got to be on your toes today because of that, Rich. And really that's what separates the men from the boys, so to speak. You know that any mistake you make can obviously be magnified by the wind conditions. But conversely, it's a real good chance for skill to shine.
-2 for the day. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
starting to feel it now. 2 straight birdies and 3 under for the round. Back in Orlando, Florida at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, getting set for the second 9. Frank, how do you get off to a good start?
Well, Rich, it's one of the shortest par 4s really at Bay Hill. 3 bunkers, but as long as you avoid those, it's a great birdie opportunity.
Frank, this is where a round can get away. You've just knocked it OB.
Yeah, that shot's never going to come back now, so he doesn't want to compile the error.
So now he's playing his 3rd shot, Frank, after hitting it OB.
A good tee shot, though. So see if he can string a couple of good shots together now.
Still not home yet, playing his 4th.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt. And getting ready for the putt. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. You can see the look of disgust, and it's justifiable. It's a double bogey. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards, I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sits up 6 or a 7-0.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. This is one of the more challenging shots in the game, the fairway bunker shot, isn't it, Frank?
It is. You look at the distance involved, obviously what's in front of him now. He has to hit this shot absolutely clean.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Makes the putt and moving in the right direction. 2 under par. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from the fairway.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
And from the fairway for his 2nd shot here. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. 12 feet still to go. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. -3 now for the round. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Good-looking shot right here. How about that shot right there from that lie in the rough to knock it that close? That's good. So to 4 under with a second straight birdie. Right now to the 14th of par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
Just a pure strike and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Frank, you think he can do it 4 in a row?
No.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog leg here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You got to play to your strength. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Back on the tee here at the 16th. Frank, lay it out for us. What's ahead on this hole?
Well, even though there's 2 bunkers, one on the left and one on the right, it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming up.
Ideal position, sitting up perfectly. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
It's no snack, though.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Frank, a chance now to make an imprint here at one of the famous courses on tour, Bay Hill, the final hole. This is where Tiger has done it so many times, where Gomez holed out. What a great hole.
Well, the last hole of a great 3-hole stretch. If you've got through 16, somehow got through 17, you've still got one more hurdle.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Big full swing here. And that's the way you want to finish up here at the 18th hole. Excellent drive, and gives himself a good chance to go after this hole location.
Should be safely on deck.
He'll be pleased with that. The approach shot is about 12 feet away.
Frank, this is one of the best runs I have seen in years. He has already made 7 consecutive birdies. You'd think it's going to end, but here he is with a great chance to get to Ocho.
Remember that show, 8 is enough? I don't think 8 will be enough.
Good effort and good par putt. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out.